Alright guys, hope everybody had a good holiday for Thanksgiving. Back here at Etherington Motorsports, we are out here. It's about 42, 43 degrees, something like that today. A little on the cool side, but it ain't bad. Better than what we have had. We're out here water sanding my son's truck. Finally, I've done a little bit last week, but it was really cold. He'll show you the door here. This is what it looks like before it's water sanding. You can see it's not very clear. And then I've already started water sanding this. So that's what we're looking for. Something like that. That's 1000 grit. And then I'll hit it with the 2000 grit. Just try not to burn through it. All them little pits and stuff are highs and lows in the clear. We're trying to level all that out so when we polish it, it comes out as clear as possible. So that's what we're looking for. This panel's already been polished. As you can see my jacket and stuff in it. You can see my hands, the GoPro. Gray really doesn't, this gunmetal gray, it shows, but it doesn't show like black or red would. So that turned out all right. You can see my reflection in it. This fender's been done up here. It's not in the sun, it's in the shade. You can really see the clarity in it. So if the rest of the truck will turn out like that, it should be good. So I'm gonna let Logan do some recording here, and I'm gonna keep on water sanding and then get this whole side done, and I'll probably buff this whole side, cut and buff it with the buffer. We'll see what it looks like. Bring him here, Logan. I'll show him something. When y'all water sand the vehicle, that white milky stuff that comes off of it, that's your clear. That's a layer of clear that's coming off. And you'll fill it with the sandpaper, it'll get smooth. And we're using just 1000 grit right now. And I'll hit it all with some 1000 grit and then go back with some 220. Or not 220, but 2000 grit. But yeah, when you're water sanding, you see that, that's clear coming off. So that means just you're cutting through some layers of clear to get it leveled up. As long as you leave you some clear there, so that way you can buff it out, it'll shine. But if you happen to cut through your clear, and I'll show you on this one a couple spots where I went through, because it does happen, especially on a driveway job like this. So that little black spot right there, it started to go through. This little spot up here on the front fender, it's on the edges, it started to go through. But we're gonna put a pinstripe, a black pinstripe down the side of this truck, so you ain't gonna see that. I'm gonna cover it up. But on these high points, you gotta be really careful, because it's always thinner right there, so it will go through. That's where your 2000 grit and 3000 grit sandpaper really comes into play. All right guys, so it's the next day here at Etherington Motorsports. Yesterday was Saturday, today is Sunday. And we did some recording, but not a whole bunch. We were doing more work than we were anything. So today we have finished cutting and buffing this side, the passenger side, cleaned up the rims, tires, finished this side off basically, cleaned the windows, did everything that I could do. It's basically done on this side. I got the hood, the tailgate's already water sanded. I got the hood to do, I got the top to do, and I got the other side to do, which probably won't take me too awful long. But I'm gonna flip you around, and here is the finished results of the truck. All cleaned up, step rails are on it, everything. So here you all go. Put a pinstripe, black pinstripe on it, all the way down the side. Put new step bars on it. Windows are all cleaned up. Wheels are cleaned up. Got some tire shine on it. Like I said, it's not a perfect paint job, but we're doing right here in the driveway. He's happy with it. He's ready for the rest of it to be completely done. So I'm gonna spend the rest of the day working on the other side and trying to get as much done as I possibly can. It is a really nice truck. I'm gonna show you all some clips in here about not water sanding, but buffing. When I get ready to buff and stuff, cutting and buffing. Like I said, it's not perfect, but you can see yourself in it, in the paint. I think it looks really good. The tailgate's already water sanded. And we got this side to do. We get this side to match that side. We'll be good to go. So I will pick up the camera here in a little while, and when we start buffing and everything, and show you what the deal is there, how to do it. We think it turned out good. All right, so we're using a cutting compound. It's from Meguiar's. Cuts fast, gets out any marks and imperfections in the paint and stuff. So we got everything water sand, and this is how you want it to look. I like that. There's gonna be a few spots that can't come out. If I really took my time, I could probably get them out, but then you take a chance on burning through the paint. So like I said, this ain't a perfect paint job by no stretch, but I've done the whole bed and halfway down the side. So what we're doing is we're taking the buffer, put this wheel on it, and this pad's for cutting. I'll just put a little bit here and there on the pad. Alright, I've already done this. This is what it looks like after it's been cut. So then I pad me some on here, so it don't go everywhere when I turn the buffer on. I do a section at a time. Start on low, get it worked in, and then I turn it up a little bit and buff it all in. You just stand back and watch. Take a good clean cloth and you wipe off all the excess off of it. It'll be easy around all your door stuff, because this buffer will tear it up. And you wipe it off really good. And this is before polish. You can literally see yourself in it right now. So I'm gonna cut the rest of this. I'm gonna cut the rest of this tailgate here, and then I'll go back and show you polish. We'll polish it real quick, show you what it looks like. That's after it's cut. Now we'll switch pads. You can see how shiny it is already. Then we'll switch pads. And I use Meguiar's Mirror Glaze. And it has a cut on it for a heavy cut. We're not trying to cut it now. That's what that other is for. This has a light cut. It's for basically finish polish, is what it is. So we use that. And I'll use this pad right here. It's a little softer pad. And I'll go back over the whole thing and polish it all out. And then we'll show you. I'll let Logan hold the camera here so y'all can watch, and then we will you all can see the finished product. I might do like half of it so that way y'all can see the difference. I'll do this half first and then I'll do over here, but I'll split it so that way y'all can see the difference. There you go. Definitely need a bigger pad. Definitely need a bigger pad, Logan.
Yeah. Definitely. Sorry.
We couldn't find a 7-inch pad, so we ended up getting a 6.5-inch pad. So I'll make it work. For what we got. Harbor Freight, no place had a 7-inch pad for this buffer, so they were out. So we just had to get a new one because the other one was crap. So we'll use this one, and I'll be easy with it and take my time.
Got a bunch of polka dots.
Yep, try to rub it in a little bit, get it all over the pad. Go back and wipe the excess off. I'm gonna buff it out by hand. And it's probably gonna be your final product. I'll put a hard wax on it, and then after the hard wax, we always hit it with a spray wax to get all the residue and crap off of it. But that's your water sand, your cut, and your buff. Pretty clear. Alright guys, so we went into the tailgate, cut and buff on this side. Look. Did this side, cut and buffed it. Logan then worked on the rims and stuff. I got this water sanded up to here. I gotta do this bottom, the door, fender, the top, and the hood. So I'll try to do that after work this week. We did quite a bit of work today. So yeah, it's turning out all right, turning out nice. We get the bumpers cleaned up on it. Get all the windows, the rest of the windows clean, the back. I gotta do around the back window and stuff. Water sand it, buff it out. Get the other step bar on the other side. I think we'll be just about finished. We got the Camaro sitting in there running. It ain't been started in a couple weeks. So fired it up, let it warm up, let the batteries charge on it. So yeah, we'll get back with you next time. I'm gonna put this video out. Sorry it's been a couple weeks. Thanksgiving and stuff, we kind of got behind. I didn't put out no content, really didn't work on the truck too awful much, but he goes to get his license on the 18th, so I'm gonna try to have the truck completely done and be finished with it, and I think I'll be able to. So I'll have this video on it, and the next video coming out will probably be the finished product on it. I'll finish doing everything. Can take you over here and show you our next project. A little sneak peek. We'll walk you over here, and I've got it parked over here behind a couple of my friends' houses and stuff. It's right across the street. Y'all seen the trailer that we had to haul. That was a borrowed trailer that we hauled the Camaro on this season. So this is our next project after Logan's truck's done. Needs a little bit of work done. It's Amanda's father, her dad, and her grandfather's trailer from Cincinnati. We're gonna redo it. Go put a new bed on it, new lights, strip it all down, pre-paint it, get some new tires and wheels for it. Get all new lights around it. Get it ready for racing season. We're gonna use it for a little bit. Got to redo the latch, put a winch on it, a few different things. So this will be the next project we're going to do this winter. Then after we get this one done, we're going to jump in on the Camaro and start probably go ahead and do a roll cage in it. That'll be probably in February. Alright guys, this is going to do it here at Effingham Motorsports for this video. Hope y'all enjoy the content. Like, subscribe, tell your friends you work with, your buddies. Spread the word, tell them to go check us out. We thank y'all for watching. We'll catch you on the next one.